Good morning and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you in today's GK class of 6th standard. Okay, once again, I welcome you back to the GK class as this is our second class after the unit test, and not only you but each and everyone apart from you, we are also eagerly waiting for the results so that we can see whether how much good you have done in your UT test. Okay, so as if you remember in the last class what we have done, first and the foremost thing we have shared or we have discussed over the syllabus, and thereafter we started our the explanation part, that is the page numbers of the GK. Today also we are going to do the same thing, that is first we will be having a discussion over the syllabus and thereafter we will continue our bookish part. So I request each and every one of you that if you would have not taken your books, pencils and everything, so please be ready and please take your books, pencils and everything. Okay, so starting with this, let me first share the screen to you and let me first show you the syllabus here. No, this is the current affair. Okay, this part. Okay, if you, this is the annual part. Okay, periodic test 1 we have already completed if you remember. Okay, and this is your syllabus and hold on. Yes, this is for the 6th class only. Let me first check. Yes, okay. So if you can see here, basically what we have done, since we have already completed our syllabus for that half yearly portion, is that clear? So since we have completed the portion of the half yearly, so today we are going to start with our annual portion, this part. But before starting with our annual portion, we are not going to do it in this way, that is we are not going to start from here. First and the foremost thing, we are going to start from the periodic test 2. Okay, so that we be on a safer side. If anyone asks you whether the periodic syllabus has been completed or not, so you can also easily answer that yes, the periodic syllabus has been already completed. Okay, so with this, let us start the very first topic, which is the very interesting as well as the topic of much more concern today, that is our environment. We have 3 page numbers in periodic test 2, whereas one more is there in annual part. So we will be doing it later on. First we will be going ahead with this periodic test 2 only. Okay, so let us start with this. Okay, now see class, since the very first topic, that is the environment, is there, and all of us you know that today we are facing some or the other threats to the environment, and it is just because of these threats to the environment only which is giving rise to a number of diseases, a number of natural calamities and everything, the natural disasters and everything which is taking on. Okay, if you'd have seen the changes in your summer season and the winter seasons, the changes in the pattern of the rainfall, they are just all because of this changes in our environment only. The environment which was free from pollutants and everything earlier, today it is not at all free, and that is why we are now getting very much aware with this. We are taking a lot of concerns with this. If you remember recently, what I remember is that within just last few months or from the last year, there are 2 plantation drives are there, that is 2 बार ये initiative लिया जा चुका है गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कि प्लांटेशन, दैट इज ट्रीज का प्लांटेशन करवाया गया है, एंड दैट टू ऑन अ वेरी लार्ज स्केल. ठीक है, बहुत बड़े पैमाने पे इसको किया गया है. इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, दैट इज अराउंड 1 करोड़ और 4 करोड़ plants were planted last year, and recently when One Mahotsav was there, so on that particular day also a lot number of plants were planted here and there in different parts of the India. Okay, not only this, if you would have seen or if you have gone through the highways, so you would be able to observe that due to the construction work, the earlier plants which were there, they all were uprooted or destroyed due to some kind of mechanical injury or due to the construction sites or due to the construction works. but it is not like this that if the plants has been destroyed so no one is taking care of that. No, it is not like this. फ्रेश प्लांटलेट्स, ठीक है, हम उनको प्लांटलेट्स बोलते हैं या फिर सैपलिंग्स बोलते हैं, ठीक है. प्लांटलेट्स मतलब छोटे पौधे, और सैपलिंग्स ऑल्सो मीन्स द सेम थिंग ओनली. ओके, सो दीज थिंग्स आर प्लांटेड ऑन द हाईवेज. In between, if you see where the divider is there, the dividers are quite broad enough on the highways as compared to normal dividers which are present in our city. So since the dividers are little bit broad enough, so there easily the plants can be planted, and basically they both the sides you have the concrete bricks, but in between you have the soil particles on which the plants are being planted. Okay, so this not only helps in reducing the noise pollution on the roads, but it also helps in absorbing some of the harmful pollutants which are present in the atmosphere. Is that clear? So let us start with our discussion of that our environment part. This is the screen, and now I am going to share you that. Okay, the very first one, that is in the desert. Okay, here are pictures of some plants and animals mostly found in Indian deserts. Identify them and write the answers from the help box inside the correct boxes. Okay, in the desert. Okay, now desert, all of us we know that deserts are the areas which are being characterized. Okay, deserts are the areas which are being characterized by scanty rainfall, more amount of sand, less amount of soil. That is basically the soil which is present there, they are basically your sandy soils, and the amount of rainfall is very very less. That is what we call it to be scanty rainfall. And at the same time, apart from that scanty rainfall, a very less vegetation is there, that is पेड़ पौधे बहुत ज़्यादा कम होते हैं. And at the same time, whatever the trees or the plants which are found, they have certain or other adaptations, whether it is the case of the animals or it is the case of the plants. ठीक है, जैसे for a common example I would like to explain you this thing, that is camels. Okay, you know that camel is a desert animal. So in the case of camels, if you remember that camels can drink a lot of water and they can remain without water for a longer period of time. ठीक है, तो ये कैसे possible है? This is just an adaptation, because they have humps in their region, they have certain structures which are present inside their body which is able to store a large amount of water, and slowly as it is being utilized by that camel, it gets finished off. Okay, one more adaptation is there in the case of animals, that they give out very less amount of urine. ठीक है, जो यूरिन होता है, जो टॉयलेट वो लोग करते हैं, दैट इज वेरी वेरी लेस एंड कंसंट्रेटेड. ठीक है, उसमें वाटर का क्वांटिटी बहुत ही कम होता है. बेसिकली इट कंटेन्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिजॉल्व्ड सॉल्ट्स प्रेजेंट इन इट. इज दैट क्लियर? सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द कैमल. इन द सेम वे इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, ठीक है, आजकल हम लोग कैक्टस लगाते हैं, या फिर आप देखोगे कि जहाँ पे भी नई कंस्ट्रक्शन साइट्स होती रहती हैं, जहाँ पे नई बिल्डिंग बनती है, तो देयर वी यूज टू प्लांट द कैक्टस, और इन फ्रंट ऑफ द बिल्डिंग ओनली एक कैक्टस का वो लटका दिया जाता है. ओके, तो रीज़न क्या है? द रीज़न इज ओनली दिस, दैट इज कैक्टस कंटेन्स अ लॉट ऑफ स्पाइंस इन इट. ठीक है, कांटे होते हैं उसमें. ओके, सो सिंस इट कंटेन्स द स्पाइंस, एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ दिस, okay, it is officially, or you can say mythologically believed that it will protect us from any kind of negative eyesight. ठीक है, कोई किसी भी प्रकार के नेगेटिव एनर्जी से हमें बचाता है. ठीक है, और बेसिकली अगर और नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज टर्म्स में कहें तो हमें नज़र से बचाता है बेसिकली. ठीक है, हम ये मानते हैं. ठीक है, सो दिस इज़ वन ऑफ इट. ओके, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, if we go ahead, so here we are basically talking about some of the animals which are adapted, not the plants. So let us go ahead with it. Okay, now see, okay, we have some plants as well. Okay, if you see this one, the very first one here, it is your crown flower, which is in Hindi which is known as मदार. अब देखिए, ठीक है, ये मदार का जो फूल है, ठीक है, ये भोले जी को भी चढ़ाया जाता है, शंकर भगवान को भी चढ़ाया जाता है, ठीक है। एंड द milk which is obtained or a kind of milk like product, white colored product which comes out, आप इस पेड़ को आप देखोगे कि ये अपने आप उग जाता है। अपने आप उग जाता है मतलब आपको कोई बहुत ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको मदार का पेड़ लगाना पड़ेगा तभी लगेगा। बेसिकली वेर एवर द एम्प्टी लैंड्स आर देयर, फैलो लैंड्स आर देयर, फैलो मीन्स बेसिकली खाली ज़मीन जहाँ पे भी होती है, तो वहाँ पे ये मदार का पेड़ अपने आप उगने लगता है। And there you will be able to see these are the flowers, and in the same way you'll be able to find a pod like structure. Pod like structure का मतलब ये होता है कि इतने बड़े बड़े, ठीक है, approximately this much size. If possible I will try to show you as well, ठीक है। उसको हम पॉड्स बोलते हैं और उसके अंदर फाइबर्स होते हैं, जैसे आपके कॉटन के फाइबर्स होते हैं, आपने केमिस्ट्री में पढ़ा है, ठीक है, कॉटन थ्रेड्स और सिल्क थ्रेड्स, ठीक है। ठीक उसी तरीके से इन पॉड्स में भी आपके क्या होते हैं, वेरी फाइन लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स दे आर प्रेजेंट, एंड दीज आर ऑल्सो यूज्ड फॉर वेरियस काइंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स और प्रिपेयरिंग द थिंग्स। ओके, लेट अस मूव अहेड विद दिस। Okay, the second one is your B part, that is your Jatropha, that is your Jamal Ghota। अब देखिए इसके बारे में भी थोड़ी सी स्पेशलिटी है या फिर कुछ क्रिटिकल चीज़ें हैं, वो आप जान लीजिए, ठीक है। कुछ लोग जानते भी होंगे, हो सकता है कुछ लोग ना भी जानते हों, ठीक है। Jatropha क्या है? Jatropha was the initiative by the railways, ठीक है। हमारा ये जो DLW का एरिया है, आप जितने लोग भी अगर आपका कोई फ्रेंड DLW से बिलोंग करता है या फिर DLW में कोई भी अगर रहता है, DLW कैंपस की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, तो यहाँ DLW कैंपस के पास, सेंट जॉन्स स्कूल के पास एक स्टेशन है, रेलवे स्टेशन, विच इज़ नोन एज भुल्लनपुर। ओके, भुल्लनपुर स्टेशन है, वो कैंपस के अंदर ही है। नियर दैट भुल्लनपुर स्टेशन, ओके, अ लॉट ऑफ जैट्रोफा प्लांट्स वर प्लांटेड, ठीक है। और ये इसलिए लगाया गया था, बेसिकली इट वाज द इनिशिएटिव बाय द रेलवेज ओनली, ओके, दैट इज इट वाज बिलीव्ड दैट द फ्रूट ऑफ द जैट्रोफा प्लांट, दैट इज इसके जो फ्रूट्स निकलेंगे, ठीक है, दे आर अ सोर्स ऑफ बायोडीजल फॉर इट, ठीक है। इस जैट्रोफा प्लांट से और फ्रूट से हम क्या बना सकते हैं, बायोडीजल बना सकते हैं। तो ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा इनिशिएटिव था। आप इसको अगर आप गूगल सर्च भी करोगे तो आपको इसके बारे में और भी चीज़ें पता चलेंगी कि मतलब इस जैट्रोफा के फ्रूट से प्लस अलॉन्ग विद सम अदर केमिकल्स आल्सो वी आर एबल टू प्रिपेयर द बायोडीजल, ठीक है। अभी इसका बहुत ज़्यादा रिसर्च आगे नहीं बढ़ पाया है, ठीक है। रीज़न क्या था, कुछ टॉक्सिक केमिकल्स भी थे और अब ये सारे पेड़ों को हटाया जा चुका है। रीज़न क्या है, DLW कैंपस से तो हटाया जा चुका है। I don't know whether it has been removed from other places as well or not, okay. The reason was there that one day after the school was over, okay, we have 2 to 3 schools are there which are present nearby that DLW area only. So after the school, when the students were returning back to their homes, when they saw this plant, Jatropha plant, and the fruit which was present in it, so they thought that it would be just kind of fruit like mango, guava or something like that, ओके, मतलब जैसे आम के फल होते हैं और अमरूद होते हैं, वैसे ही ये भी किसी टाइप का एक फल होगा। एंड दे स्टार्टेड ईटिंग इट, ओके, एंड सिंस दे स्टार्टेड ईटिंग इट, सो एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ विच मेनी ऑफ देम दे फॉल इल एंड दे वेंट टू द हॉस्पिटल्स, ओके, उनको हॉस्पिटल्स में एडमिट कराया गया। द रीज़न वॉज द सेम, दैट इज सिंस इट कंटेन सम काइंड ऑफ टॉक्सिक केमिकल्स, so as a result of which they were not able to digest and they fall ill and they were admitted to the hospitals, okay. So this was the main reason for this, that is why it was removed from the DLW campus, okay. Please, I would request you to please have a Google search over this one, that is this Jatropha plant is basically, don't forget, it was a source of biodiesel for us in the coming future, okay. Moving ahead with some more things, let me show you some more things here. Okay, the next one, that is the third one, this is your acacia बबूल, okay। अब देखिए बबूल का क्या सीन है कि बबूल, अगर जहाँ तक मैं जान रहा हूँ, ठीक है, उस बबूल की बात करें तो दिस इज इसको हम दातुन के लिए भी यूज़ करते हैं एज अ टूथब्रश, नॉट बेसिकली एज अ टूथब्रश हम नहीं कह सकते हैं, लेकिन जैसे हम लोग दातुन करते हैं, ठीक है, नीम का दातुन या फिर अमरूद के लकड़ी से भी दातुन करते हैं, ठीक है, मतलब गांव में आप देखते होंगे, या फिर अगर आप BHU के पास रहते हो तो वहाँ पे भी आप देखोगे कि सुबह सुबह या फिर कैंट स्टेशन के पास में आपको मिल जाएंगे, रोड्स पे ही वो दातुन रख करके, ठीक है, आपको बेचते हैं 2 रुपये 3 रुपये का. ओके, एंड इफ़ यू डू दैट, so that is really very much beneficial as compared to your toothbrush and your brushes. okay, ये जितने भी आप टूथपेस्ट या टूथब्रश यूज़ करते हो ये सब मॉडर्न फैशंस के हैं, और इसीलिए हमारे टीथ भी बहुत जल्दी डैमेज हो जाते हैं, एंड दे आर नॉट वेरी मच स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ एज वेल. जब नीम का हम लोग करते थे तो ऑल ऑफ यू नो दैट नीम इज़ अ मेडिसिनल प्लांट. ओके, so whatever the extract was going inside, that was beneficial for our body, and at the same time whatever the bacteria or fungus was present inside our mouth, they also got killed as a result of that neem. Okay, so nowadays what do you find that basically in our toothpaste also long hai, ठीक है, तुलसी है, neem extract is there. Why? Clove oil, ठीक है, लौंग का तेल. ओके, दैट इज़ बेसिकली यूज फॉर ट्रीटिंग द टूथ एक ओनली. उससे बढ़िया ऑयल आज तक कभी नहीं बना है. लौंग के तेल से अच्छा ऑयल और कोई भी नहीं है आपके टूथ एक्स को ठीक करने के लिए. ओके, मूविंग अहेड विद सम मोर थिंग्स, हियर यू विल बी एबल टू सी दैट इज फोर्थ वन, दैट इज अ काइंड ऑफ एनिमल, दैट इज योर ब्लैक बक. ठीक है, शायद इसको हम काला हिरण शायद बोलते हैं, मे बी. ओके, ब्लैक बक. Moving ahead to the fifth one, D, we have here the fennec fox, lomri. Next we have the C, that is your onager. I hope some kind of structure is resembling to donkey. Okay, next one, A, that is your chinkara. So these all are nothing but the desert animals. Okay, let us see the fact file here. A type of jatropha plant called Barbados nut is used to produce a substitute for diesel called biodiesel. This oil can be used to fuel vehicles. ये वही जैट्रोफा प्लांट है, ठीक है, जिसको बारे में अभी मैं आपको बता रहा था. ठीक है, और प्लीज़ आप लोग ये चीज़ कंफर्म करिएगा. मैं आपसे बार बार वही चीज़ कहता हूँ कि जो भी मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको, आप प्लीज़ नोट डाउन करिए उसे. एंड दीज आर ऑफ वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंस फॉर अस. ओके, आपके कोई भी जो DLW कैंपस के अराउंड या DLW के आसपास रहता है फ्रेंड, आप उससे पूछिएगा, या उससे नहीं पता होगा तो उसको बोलिएगा अपने पापा मम्मी से पूछने के लिए. सो ही विल टेल यू मोर अबाउट दिस जैट्रोफा प्लांट. ओके, मूविंग अहेड विद द नेक्स्ट वन, दैट इज फ्लाइटलेस बर्ड्स. ओके, flightless birds, as you can see, as the name suggests, flightless means what? That is, they are not able to fly for a very longer period of time, or they are not able to fly at all. Okay, starting with this, we have the read the clues on these flightless birds and write their names in the blanks. Choose your answers from the help box. Okay, starting with the first one, it is a brown chicken sized bird of the New Zealand. It is known for stealing food and things of its liking and for its swimming skills. That is your weka. It is the largest among the living birds. It can grow up to 9 feet tall and run at a speed of up to 72 kilometers per hour. It generally attacks by kicking out at its victims. Okay, that is the ostrich. And one more thing I would like to tell you here in the case of ostrich, that is the egg which is obtained from the ostrich, that is ostrich का जो अंडा होता है. Okay, it basically lays the eggs through which a new ostrich or the baby ostrich comes out. ठीक है, this is the largest unicellular cell. ठीक है, क्लासिक्स में आप होगे तो आपको सेल के बारे में पढ़ाया गया होगा, या फिर आप जानते हो कि हमारी पूरी की पूरी बॉडी सेल के से बनी हुई है. ठीक है, तो एक सिंगल सेल, ठीक है, जो अंडा हमारा होता है वो सिंगल सेल होता है. ठीक है, उससे भले आप मल्टी सेलुलर बन जाएं. ठीक है, हम लोग भी सिंगल सेल से ही मल्टी सेलुलर बने हैं. ओके, सो हियर दैट एग रिप्रेजेंट्स द लार्जेस्ट यूनिसेलुलर सेल. ठीक है, तो अगर आपसे कोई पूछता है तो आप इसको बता भी सकते हैं कि what is the largest unicellular cell? So you can say the egg of an ostrich is the largest unicellular cell. Next, moving ahead. No, first let me share the screen to you. Okay, now we can go ahead. Next, this green bird has the face of an owl, the standing posture like that of a penguin, and the walking style of a duck. It is also known as the owl parrot. It is the world's heaviest parrot. That is your kakapo. Okay, or kakpo. Okay, next one, it has a colorful helmet like projection on its head and has 3 powerful toes on each foot, the innermost of which bears a long dagger like nail. It is known to have killed humans with its claws. Okay, that is your cassowary. Last, it is a colorful bird with bright blue and green feathers and a red beak. It was thought to be extinct from the late 1800s until it was suddenly discovered again in 1948. Okay, that is your takahi. Okay, now see, अब ये bird को क्या था, हम लोगों ने समझ लिया था कि ये extinct हो चुकी है. The meaning of extinct here is that is वो गायब हो चुकी है. But it was not like this. Okay, again it came back in 1948. दूसरी चीज, moving ahead with this one, fact file, or an emu has a pouch-like sac in its throat which expands with air to make a deep booming sound. It uses the sound to scare away dingoes, the wild Australian dogs. अब देखिए, ये इसी के लिए नहीं है, ठीक है. It is for each and every one of us. Okay, let me share you this part first. Let me explain you this. ठीक है, I'm telling you to do an activity, just do it and you will be able to understand this part. That is how this is MO is able to do and how each and every organism, ठीक है, ये खाली animals के लिए नहीं, including human beings, birds and almost everything. Okay, I request you to take any one finger, okay, whichever one you feel like, or one or two fingers, and keep it in your neck region. Keep it here. You can use one or two fingers, or you can use your entire fingers. Just keep it here, all of you. Kept? Okay. Now just say good morning, sir. Keep on keeping here only. Just say good morning, sir. Repeat it. Good morning, sir, or say hello. Okay, whatever you want to say, just say it. Okay. So what you are able to observe, you'll be able to feel some kind of vibrations which are having. Okay, vibrate हो रहा है ये when you are speaking. Why this is vibrating? Because here a voice box is there. Okay, एक छोटा सा क्या है, voice box is there and air is filled inside that box. और हमेशा याद रखिएगा, sound is produced by the vibration of the air particles. ये जो भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ, आप बोलते हैं, कोई भी बोल रहा है, तो ये क्यों बोल पा रहे हैं, या why they are able to say anything, that is just because air particles are present inside this box, and when you say, they start vibrating, and as a result of this vibration the sound comes out from your mouth. Okay, so this is the concept of sound production. Basically you will be studying in class 8th when you will be studying the chapter sound. Moving ahead with this, let us move to the last one, that is the global warming. Okay, now see, this is the most important part. Okay, why I am telling you this is the most important part? Because this is a very major issue in today's scenario. Okay, this global warming is what scientists believe that the Earth's temperature increases when the greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrous, methane trap heat and light from the sun in the Earth's atmosphere. This leads to global warming. As a result, the people and other forms of life are severely affected. What causes global warming? Excessive burning of fossil fuels such as petroleum and coal, and cause greenhouse gases to escape here. Okay, now I'm not sure whether I'll be able to do it or not, but I'm trying my best. Let us see here. Okay, not there. Okay, now see class. Basically what I am going to do is, first I am going to show you that is how this is done, and thereafter I'll be going ahead. Okay, now see, I'm trying to draw here, just please try to understand. Okay, suppose this is our Earth's atmosphere. Okay, this is our Earth's atmosphere, and this is representing the this is representing the surface of the Earth. Is that clear? Okay, so see, this is representing our Earth's atmosphere, whereas this is representing our entire atmosphere. Okay, this is the space from where, or if you see here we have the sun. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या रहता है, एक सन रहता है, ठीक है. सन से क्या होता है, एनर्जी आती रहती है, गैसेस आते रहते हैं, हीट आता रहता है. ओके, एंड इन बिटवीन दिस वी हैव अ ओजोन लेयर, दैट इज बिटवीन सन and the earth surface we have a layer which is known as ozone layer. Okay, now see, if I am not wrong here, so we have this layer which is there. Okay, this layer is nothing but the ozone layer. Okay, this is representing the ozone layer. Again, this is representing your sun. Okay, this is representing the earth surface. Okay, this is enough for you to make you understand here. Okay, now see, what is the concept here? I'm sorry. Okay, now see, whatever the heat when it comes here, okay, this ozone layer, it is a boon for us. ये हमारे लिए एक जीवन दाता है. Why? Because the rays which are coming from the sun, they are harmful ultraviolet rays. और अगर ये रेज डायरेक्टली सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ पे आती तो यहाँ पे जितनी भी चीज़ें प्रेजेंट हैं वो सब के सब जल के राख हो जाती, एंड वी वुड नो लॉन्गर बी एबल टू सर्वाइव हियर. ओके, बट ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ दिस ओजोन लेयर, वट एवर द सनलाइट इज रीचिंग हियर, ओके, इट गेट्स स्कैटर्ड. वो क्या होती है, पूरी की पूरी फैल जाती है. ठीक है, और फैलने के वजह से क्या होता है कि उसकी इंटेंसिटी, अमाउंट ऑफ पावर कम हो जाती है, और कम होने की वजह से क्या होता है कि वी आर एबल टू सर्वाइव ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ. ओके, अब ये क्या है कि ये जो ओजोन लेयर है ये आपका वन वे की तरह काम करता है. वन वे की तरह काम करता है मतलब कैसे, समझने की कोशिश करिए. वन वे का मतलब है कि जैसे आपके मोबाइल्स में जब पैसे ख़त्म हो जाते हैं तो उसमें क्या रहता है, खाली फ़ोन आ सकता है, जा नहीं सकता है, यही होता है ना. तो इन द सेम वे दिस ओजोन लेयर ऑल्सो एक्ट्स एज अ वन वे. ओके, द अमाउंट ऑफ हीट और द रेज ऑफ लाइट कैन कम इनसाइड बट दे कैन नॉट गो बैक. ठीक है, मतलब अगर मैं आपको यहीं पे समझाऊँ, ओके, हियर the rays of light which are coming here when they reach into the surface of the earth, जब यहाँ पे वो सारी rays of light अंदर आ गई और फिर जब यहाँ से reflect, मतलब जब वो जैसे यहाँ से जो भी lights आई आ गई, ठीक है, जब reflect होकर के वापस जाने लगी, ठीक है, तो ये ओजोन लेयर इन रेज को वापस नहीं जाने देता है, ये इसी के अंदर पैक हो जाती हैं. तो मतलब इनकमिंग है लेकिन आउटगोइंग नहीं है. एंड एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ विच यहाँ हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में जितने भी गैसेस होते हैं, बेसिकली योर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस विच इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड द हार्मफुल वन, ये क्या काम कर लेता है, इस रेज की हीट को एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है और एब्जॉर्ब करके फिर खुद हीट देना चालू कर देता है. एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ विच यहाँ का एटमॉस्फेयर और टेम्परेचर धीरे धीरे क्या रहता है, बढ़ता जाता है. इसीलिए हम कहते हैं कि हमें यहाँ पे क्या करना चाहिए, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पेड़ पौधे लगाने चाहिए. ओके, वाई, सो दैट, व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर दिस, सो दैट वट एवर द हार्मफुल गैसेस आर देयर दे विल बी एबल टू एब्जॉर्ब इट एंड heat of the atmosphere can be reduced. Is that clear? So this is how the global warming occurs. Is that clear to everyone? I hope you would have understood. Okay, I tried my level best to do that. Okay, so this was all about the global warming. That is basically the increase in the surface temperature of the earth, okay, as a result of the harmful gases just like your carbon dioxide, methane and everything. ठीक है, and the gases which are coming out, CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, from your air conditioners, coolers and everything, okay, and basically your fridge as well, okay, refrigerators, they are responsible for depletion of ozone layer. कुछ ऐसी जगह भी है अर्थ के सरफेस पे जहाँ पे ओजोन लेयर का डिप्लीशन हो गया है, and as a result of which the rays are directly falling on the surface of the earth and a hole has been created due to which the existence of human life or existence of life on that portion is damaged or is in danger. Okay, और धीरे धीरे ये होल बढ़ ही रहा है, कम नहीं हो रहा. Is that clear? So we have enough time for this. Okay, I hope we can go for within 2 minutes, but leave it. I'll be doing the current affairs in the next class. So please, this was all for today. I hope you would have understood the last part, that is the global warming concept. In the next class, we'll be moving ahead with some more topics. So this was all for today. Have a great day ahead, and please do not forget to take all the necessary precautions in order to protect yourself from this COVID-19. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks a lot for being with me. Thank you.